second show of the year. I'm your love Dr. Mimi, and I'm here to give out the best love advice that I can for our fellow UWSP students. I've been through a couple relationships myself, and they all taught me a lesson or two that I wish to share with all of you. In today's show, we'll be discussing cheating, getting married at a young age, and I'm also going to be answering some of the questions that I have found on UWSP's Love Confessions Facebook page. And to help me with that, I have two guests today, SPTV's own news reporter, JJ Luther, and news anchor, Chris Watkins. If you guys can introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, I'm JJ Luther, as Mimi said. I'm a senior at UWSP, and I am very excited for this episode of Love Doctor.
And we're excited to have you on.
What's going on, world? Chris Watkins here, junior at UWSP, and yeah, first time ever on here. I'm quite excited as well.
All right, well, the first topic that we're going to be discussing is cheating. What a great topic. And I went around campus asking students if they think that once a cheater, always a cheater is a true statement. So let's see what we got.
Case-by-case basis, more or less, like, I feel like certain people are pushed to cheat under certain circumstances, not so much that every time they're in a relationship that they're going to cheat.
It is absolutely true. Once someone betrays your trust, there's no getting that back ever.
Hard to relate, but I feel like that would be like really hard, at least to let go of from either end. I would imagine so. So I think people can definitely change, but that, like, maybe some emotional scarring would probably never be totally gone.
Okay, so personally, I've been cheated on by the same guy multiple times. Wow. And before I thought, okay, when I took him back, I was like, you know what, people can change. I'm always up for giving people more chances. Biggest mistake in my life, okay? My trust, like, I have the biggest trust issues right now for it. So do you guys have any experiences with it, or?
I do. I've been cheated on for sure, a couple of times actually, so it's definitely a sucky feeling. Do I think once a cheater, always a cheater? I don't know. I think that they'll always have that motive to cheat because they've already done it once. So I do agree that people can change, but I don't know. It's really hard at our age because we're in our 20s and everybody just kind of wants to, like, experience, you know, everything.
So true.
Yeah.
Well, like you guys, I've been cheated on also. That makes three of us. And I kind of agree with the once a cheater, always a cheater. Maybe not from the perspective of they can't change, but in my book, you only get one chance. So if you do cheat one time, you'll just be dismissed and forever cast off into whatever alternate life that isn't intertwined with mine as a cheater. You know, it is like a terrible feeling, and you get over it, but at the same time, it's just like, just don't waste my time, basically.
Absolutely.
And exactly, like, I will never understand cheating. I've never cheated on someone. I never even thought about cheating on anyone because, like, if you're gonna cheat on someone, literally just leave them. It's less heartbreaking for that. And
Exactly.
And it's gonna ruin you. Cause like it took me, I'm still getting over the fact that I got cheated. I mean, even though I'm in a new relationship, my trust issues, like, it's always in the back of my mind, like, okay, if he did it, why wouldn't this other guy do it?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But my opinion for that part is you have to move on though. You have to give someone else a chance, because if you don't, you're just going to be in that same hole and you're going to keep digging, and you're never going to be happy.
So true.
It is.
Very true. I agree.
When I was interviewing though, this one guy kind of irked me a little bit because he said that he went and said, you know, under some circumstances you are pushed to cheat. Now, I couldn't say anything, but in my head, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Push to cheat.
Did Jack Daniels push you? Like, hey, stick it in her. No, Jack Daniels didn't do that. It's you. Because no matter how drunk you get or whatever, intoxication you are, you remember you have a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's in the back of your head. You're not, like, a completely different person.
Right, you're not drugged. Like, you don't, like, just forget, like, about your life. Oh, I hate that. I hate when people blame it on being drunk and, like, so you're, like, pushed to cheat. Like, absolutely not.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not even.
Like, the guy, when I was with him, he used the excuse that it was long distance. And I was like, 3 hours away. I came home once a month. Really? You couldn't keep it in your pants that long? Okay.
3 weeks.
You'll be okay.
You're not gonna die.
And since we've all been cheated on, you know what? It's their loss because
Absolutely.
we're
It
awesome.
is.
So whatever. All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be discussing the topic on young marriages, so stay tuned.
Promotions director at SBTV. My job allows for me to have a lot of personal creative direction because that is the team environment that we instill here at SBTV. This past summer, I had the opportunity to write for hercampus.com as well as thedailyquirk.com. Personally, I feel that being involved with SBTV has really helped boost my confidence and my ability to network with other students. If student media is something that interests you, and even if you're not really sure what student media means, you should stop by our studios. We are looking forward to having you involved this year, and we cannot wait to make media with you.
Hi, I'm Laura Braun, the General Manager at SPTV. I'm a Stevens Point native and want to make sure that we're providing you with the best local coverage of all the news, sports, and entertainment as we possibly can. If you have any questions or comments about our organization, feel free to email us or stop by our offices. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point and can't wait to meet you, because today we can make media together.
This public service announcement is brought to you by SPTV. Hi, my name is Julia Flaherty. I've been living with juvenile diabetes for more than half of my life. I realized fairly early on in my diagnosis that this was an opportunity for me to take responsibility to draw awareness about a disease that, according to JDRF.org, affects almost 3 million Americans today. November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. That's why I'm asking you to tweet me at Miss Trenchie on Twitter to tell me how you are going to help the world be diabetes-free. This disease is not curable. It is treatable, but for some people, that doesn't make it any less tolerable. Whether you have juvenile diabetes, know someone that does, or are just inspired to learn more about it, the month of November gives you a great opportunity to start. Don't push disease to invisibility. Set it free. This public service announcement is not affiliated with JDRF.org. This has been an SPTV production. Together, we strive to make media with UWSP students.
My name is Lance Castor. I graduated from UW-Stevens Point in 2014. I started at SPTV my junior year. I was looking for a fun experience that also provided me with a chance to learn something, and SPTV was the place to come. Right now, I'm employed at WFRV-TV, the CBS affiliate located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can handle it because of what I was able to learn here at SPTV. You can be as creative as you want here. The only limits are those that you put on yourself. Those limits will
Welcome back. Our next topic deals with young marriages, and I took it to the streets and I asked students what their opinions were on early commitment, and here's what we got.
You have to think it out before you do get married, because with marriage comes a lot of responsibility, and if you can't balance your own life out, how can you balance somebody else's out?
Recently, a lot of people think that it's a good thing to get married early and have kids early. Maybe they didn't plan on it, but I think I personally would never get married early. I don't know.
All my friends who are like in serious relationships, I just want to slap some sense into them. So I actually have an opinion on that one.
All right, well, let's start off with Chris this time. What is your opinion on getting married early, probably before 25?
I just don't see the point in it because, you know, in that area between like 18 and 23, it's said that you undergo so much change. And I don't want to marry somebody if I'm 20 and then I'm 23 and they're a whole new person, but in the same, you know, in the same body. I'm just like, I don't know. If it were up to me, I would wait until maybe late 20s, early 30s. But at the same time, if you find that person, you find that person. But if it were up to me, I would just kind of not.
What about you?
I agree. You know, I have a few friends who have actually gotten engaged, and they'll be married by the time they're 23. Do I think it's too early? I don't know. I've seen really successful marriages at an early age. Obviously, it doesn't really happen too often. I personally would wait until my late 20s, like Chris said, because, you know, you do so much changing. My mom's always like, Justine, like, you know, make sure, you know, if you're going to get engaged, make sure you're, you know, at least like 26 or 27, so you know, like, what kind of person you are and what kind of person they are, so you guys can at least be, you know, good together. for the remainder of the time.
Yeah, and I agree with both of you because, like you said, Chris, people go through changes a lot during their college years, especially. I mean, I changed my major 3 times, and I'm in my 3rd year. So how am I supposed to stick with one person right now when I don't even know what I want in life?
Exactly.
And like, I think you at least should wait till after college. And like, if you're meant to be with that person, then you're gonna end up getting married. So why the rush? And like, okay, maybe getting engaged and then having a long engagement, what's the difference? It's just a label.
Right.
Like, I want to get married, I want to be with the person I love, and I want only one marriage. So that's why I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush into it. Like, I want to get my life settled in before I get someone else in my life. So
absolutely.
And a couple people, when I was interviewing, they agreed with me. Actually, this one guy was like, no, it's dumb, it's stupid, don't do it. And he's like, to my friends out there, don't do it. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then other people were saying, like, you know what does it matter? If you love the person, get married. Okay, yeah. But you're young, live your life a little bit.
Exactly.
I'm not saying go around, sleep around with a bunch of people.
Right.
Just be happy, take it slow, get to know the person. Because I read that it takes at least a year to get to know someone fully.
Fully, absolutely. Just like all their sides of them.
Yeah.
And if that, and like the whole, there's that controversy of like you should get married then move in with someone. I think you should move in with someone before you get married.
I agree. Yep.
100%.
How do you know if you're going to be able to live with them?
Right.
Like, what if they try to use your toothbrush? Because like I'm really, really paranoid with my toothbrush, and if you go anywhere near it, we're done.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't touch my toothbrush.
Touch my stuff, like
or my loofah. No.
The person I do live with literally better be organized, or else we're going to have some issues.
Ooh, same here. Same here.
I like a clean house. I mean, I'm not like totally like clean freak, but
but
I mean, early marriages, I don't know, a lot of my friends are actually starting to get married and everything, and I'm happy for them because I get to be at at the wedding, and I'm just like, as long as I have an open bar, we're good.
Absolutely.
I am happy for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. One of my best friends just got engaged over last spring break, and they've been together for almost 7 years. So I obviously think it's going to work out. I love them both, and I love them together. But yeah, otherwise, other people, I think they should wait.
Yeah, it's not for me right now. I'm still a child, so.
Same here. Me too. A tall child, but a child.
Exactly. All right, well, it's time for another break, and when we come back, I'm going to be reading off some love advice or questions that people asked on Love Confessions. All right, stay tuned, everyone.
30 endangered species reintroduced back into the wild makes us all sing. Join the voices of the San Diego Zoo Global Wildlife Conservancy, bringing species back from the brink of extinction so the world works in harmony. Join us now.
Stand by camera 1. Coming in on camera in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take camera 1.
SPTV News serves Stevens Point, the largest city in Portage County and home to 26,000 people. SPTV News covers campus, local, and national news, as well as local sports and entertainment. Melissa Mitrovic will present you the latest in Point news. Tune in to Charter Channel 983 or visit our YouTube channel. SPTV News, pointing to you.
I'm Curtis Brown, this is Adam Yurkovsky and Justin Pomplin. If you enjoy our Final Take show, make sure you tune in every week to stay up to date on Stevens Point sports. Remember, Pointers, anything sports.
All right, the first question that we have is, how do you know if a girl is being just flirty or if she's actually really interested in you? All right, guys, I'm gonna hand this over to you right now. JJ, you wanna go first?
Yeah, oh gosh, I am friends with a ton of girls. I think a lot of girls naturally, they don't even know it sometimes, are just like 100% like naturally flirty. Obviously we do things to get guys' attention. Free drinks is really nice at the bar. Any girl that doesn't know that trick, like get with it. But yeah, I don't know. It really depends. What do you think?
It's tricky now because, you know, I'm sure y'all know a lot of guys, they're reckless. Like they will just spin off whatever pickup line they have, and there'll be plenty of them. So you kind of have to decipher between, like, is she really just talking to me just to be nice, or is she actually interested? And I think body language kind of comes into play a little bit, and also teasing, because, you know, I think, and that goes both ways. Like if a guy likes a girl, I'm teasing her. I mean, all day. But also, I think if a girl likes a guy, you know, she'll make like little jokes here and there, or she'll do something you'll know. Like she'll initiate body contact, like even if it's just like holding your hand or pushing to the side, something like that. So I think the key ingredients are really like in the body language and the personal interaction rather than just the words.
I mean, when I was little, my mom would tell me, like, I would go to her, like, oh, like, so-and-so pushed me on the playground. She's like, well, that means he likes you. You know, girls do that, too. If we shove you a little bit, we like you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's our way of flirting. And if we say, shut up, like, we like you.
Yeah.
Don't shut up. Keep talking. We like you talking.
Or, I think a big one is if you are flirting with a guy at the bar and you genuinely do like them, if they start talking to another girl and, you know, you yourself get, like, you know, a little pissed inside and, you know, just kind of want to go over there and, like, mediate the situation, you like him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, if you're, like, waking up to looking at your phone, waiting for a text from him, you like him. Or
Absolutely.
if you, I don't know, you have a constant, like, conversation with them, you like them. Because, like, I'm the type of person, I get annoyed really easily, and if I don't text you, I don't text you back. But if I do, you are lucky, because I don't like holding conversations with people that long. But, well, you know, I'm going to ask a question. How do you know if a guy is really into you? Chris?
You see, it'll go beyond just you'll know because it'll go beyond just the pickup line. Like, he'll actually make a gesture, like, and it might be an overly, like, he might, like, really put himself out there, and that's tough because me, I don't like putting myself out there. I do not like rejection. I'm shy. I don't like attention, none of it. But if I put myself out there, it's like I've really thought about it. I really have invested not only my mind, but I've committed to the process. And I think that's the most important thing. So I'll make a little gesture, might invite you on a date somewhere, and it'll be worth your time. Like, you know, you have to make it worth the woman's time. So that's probably where it starts.
Be a stud, but be a classy stud.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we return, we'll answer one more question for you.
How can you get involved with student media at UWSP? Connecting with your campus television station, SPTV, is easy. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Vine, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Pinterest, follow us on Instagram, or connect with us on Google+. But of course, the best way for you to get involved and stay up to date with all that is happening at our station is to stop by our studio. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at UWSP, Studio B, Room 121. You can also drop by our office, Room 130, for more information on station happenings. We can't wait to get you involved. Come join us at SPTV. Let's make media together.
Be a part of something super Greek at UWSP. There are 9 chapters and colonies on campus: Phi Sigma Phi, Gamma Phi Delta, Theta Xi, Sigma Delta Rho, Sigma Tau Gamma, Delta Phi Epsilon, Tau Kappa Epsilon, Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, and Phi Omega. Greek life at UWSP is a great way to build your personal support system and resume. With Greek life at UWSP, you won't just be a member, but a happy friend to the chapters and colonies for life. See what opportunities Greek life could offer you.
Great opportunity to promote leadership, a great way to get connections, and also to build bonds between different groups.
You get the opportunity to grow yourself as a leader and as a person, both through your organization and connections through Inter-Greek Council and other avenues like that.
Greek life isn't what you see in the movies. I recommend checking out one of the recruitment events for the organizations and just seeing maybe you belong there.
Hey you! Are you creative? Do you like television? Would you like to make a show that appears on air? Then SPTV is the place for you. At SPTV, you can appear on air, learn how to shoot and edit video, write and produce your own show, and most importantly, gain skills and experiences that will last a lifetime. Want to join us at SPTV? Come check us out in the Communication Arts Center, rooms 121 and 130. We'd love to meet you. SPTV. Let's make media together.
Alright, here's one more confession, and it says, met a girl at the bar and everything was going really well and we ended up back at her place. Well, that was quick. And in the morning she told me it was time for me to leave because her boyfriend was coming home. But to call her tonight, what do I do? Do I be a bro and tell her boyfriend, or do we go along with it? Alright, my opinion. Well, he had a fun night, you know?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Night to remember, that's for sure.
Do you think she's going to use Jack Daniels as an excuse for cheating?
Well, okay, obviously she wants to cheat because she's not happy with her guy she's with right now.
not.
I mean, if this new guy genuinely made her happy, I think that she should go up to her boyfriend and say, hey, you know, this happened. I'm not going to make any excuses for it. I don't think we should be together. And I think if this new guy is genuinely a good guy, they can see where it goes.
And like, I think that the guy should tell the boyfriend, like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I hope your day is going good, but I slept with your girlfriend right before you came home. I'm sorry, but you know.
It gets iffy there, you know, because then it's like, you know, are you the person that should be telling them or not?
Yeah, you know. What
So,
do you think, Chris?
is this our camera right here? Because I have to like speak to the audience. Okay, 2016, I know we have presidential elections. Here's my message. Be a bro. Please, if you're in that position where you slept with the guy's girl, please tell him, because number one, it doesn't look good on any of us. Secondly, if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure you'd want him or somebody to tell you that your girl has been slept with. And number three, for the girl, she's not going to say much. She'll probably just slowly disappear from the boyfriend. She'll start texting less and calling less and all that. So please, be a bro. Okay.
Bravo, Chris, bravo.
Chris Watkins, 2016.
Well, and to go off that too, I think that he should tell him. I mean, to that guy, tell the boyfriend. It's going to be a lot easier for you because maybe you want the girl too. But then again, okay, actually going back on that, thinking about it, is she worth it? Because if she cheated on him with him, don't you think she's going to cheat on you?
Exactly, and that goes back to, you know, once cheater, always a cheater.
It
all just meshes in.
Yeah.
We don't really know. Oh, goodness.
God, relationships are just confusing
It's
nowadays.
messy. Yeah,
Like, back in the day, like, my dad, like, the once a cheater, always a cheater, my dad told me that. And I remember him sitting me down and telling me, like, are you sure you want to do this? Because, like, people don't always change. And that stuck in my mind. So I kind of want to go back to, like, when my parents were young and date, because it was so much more
Me
simple.
too.
No technology, really.
Oh, technology has seriously ruined it.
Yeah,
it did. Social
you're dating
media.
someone, you're
Oh my
dating one
gosh.
person. You're not, like, hooking up with other people.
Right.
Just dating
Like,
culture today sucks.
I think that's why I wear the sweaters from like the 90s and the 80s, because like internally, I wish I was back there like at this age, but unfortunately, here we are in the world of Tinder and Facebook and Instagram.
Swipe right, guys, swipe right. Well, that's all we have for you today on Love Doctor. I just want to say thank you to JJ and Chris for being on the show. You guys were awesome. You gave out great advice, and hopefully guys are more like you.
Let's hope.
And well, make sure to keep yourself updated on Love Doctor on Facebook. Until next time, UWSP, XOXO. We have a little treat for you. SPTV Sarah Burkhart went around campus to figure out what singles can do on Valentine's Day, and this is what she got.
Love is in the air at UWSP. Regardless of your relationship status, there are many activities to do around campus to get you in the Valentine's Day spirit. Along with several student org bake sales, Sigma Tau Gamma is hosting a date auction, Centertainment is sponsoring an ice cream and board game social, and there's an EDM trap concert in the DUC Encore Room. Haven't had time to shop for that special someone? Stop by the University store during February 10th through February 13th, where you can create your own Valentine and receive 14% off regular price UWSP apparel and gifts. The Strength Center, located in the HEC, will also be running a holiday special. Buy one $5 day pass and get the second for free. Valid from the 12th to the 14th. Find out more about all the festive opportunities going on this weekend. Check out the Student Campus Announcements website. My name is Sarah Burkhardt with SPTV News.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, what do we have planned, guys?
Absolutely nothing. My day is going to be filled with wine bottles, it's plural, junk food, maybe heart-shaped pizza, and my friends. I am so single.
I'm loving the heart-shaped pizza and the bottles of wine.
It's really plural, yeah.
You know, I'm coming out of Valentine's Day retirement. I've been retired for about 5 years. So Friday night, I'm hosting a Valentine's Day auction, which should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then Sunday it gets really good. Got a blind date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to plan it. I've always been pretty good with first dates, so I'm trying to keep my, my reputation, I guess, with myself, not with anybody else, but with myself at a pretty good high. So I'm trying to figure it out, but should be nerve-wracking, yet fun.
Well, good luck.
I'm actually going to Mall of America.
Fun. I want to go there.
I'm actually really excited. It's the first time that I had like a Valentine's Day plan that I'm actually really excited for. It's been rough the last couple of years, but it's okay. But on Saturday, me and my roommate, we're going to go out. And it's our tradition, and we're just going to go eat a bunch of food at China Walk, too.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yes,
way to do it.
Before we go out.
Yes.
That's the way to do it.
My name is Julia Flaherty. I'm the current promotions director at SPTV. My job allows for me to have a lot of personal creative direction because that is the team environment that we instill here at SPTV. This past summer, I had the opportunity to write for hercampus.com as well as thedailyquirk.com. Personally, I feel that being involved with SPTV has really helped boost my confidence and my ability to network with other students. If student media is something that interests you, and even if you're not really sure what student media means, you should stop by our studios. We are looking forward to having you involved this year, and we cannot wait to make media with you.
Hi, I'm Laura Braun, the General Manager at SPTV. I'm a Stevens Point native and want to make sure that we're providing you with the best local coverage of all the news, sports, and entertainment as we possibly can. If you have any questions or comments about our organization, feel free to email us or stop by our offices. We're located in the Communication Arts Center at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point and can't wait to meet you, because today we can make media together.
This public service announcement is brought to you by SPTV. Hi, my name is Julia Flaherty. I've been living with juvenile diabetes for more than half of my life. I realized fairly early on in my diagnosis that this was an opportunity for me to take responsibility to draw awareness about a disease that, according to JDRF.org, affects almost 3 million Americans today. November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. That's why I'm asking you to tweet me at Ms. Trenchie on Twitter to tell me how you are going to help the world be diabetes-free. This disease is not curable. It is treatable, but for some people, that doesn't make it any less tolerable. Whether you have juvenile diabetes, know someone that does, or are just inspired to learn more about it, the month of November gives you a great opportunity to start. Don't push disease to invisibility. Set it free. This public service announcement is not affiliated with JDRF.org. This has been an SPTV production. Together, we strive to make media with UWSP students.
My name is Lance Castor. I graduated from UW-Stevens Point in 2014. I started at SPTV my junior year. I was looking for a fun experience that also provided me with a chance to learn something, and SPTV was the place to come. Right now, I'm employed at WFRV-TV, the CBS affiliate located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can handle it because of what I was able to learn here at SPTV. You can be as creative as you want here. The only limits are those that you put on yourself. Those limits will
Got an itch to be on air? Join the SPTV News crew. Being an on and off-air reporter will help you gain experience in interviewing, shooting and editing video, and reporting behind the anchor desk. Join SPTV News, pointing to you.
Don't have a television? Don't worry. SPTV is available on demand at uwsp.edu/SPTV. Find your favorite shows on our website, plus links to all of our YouTube content. Stay up to date with SPTV News that includes information about campus and community happenings. And And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We're SPTV-UWSP Television. SPTV. Let's make media.